Hello guys, welcome back to episode 2 of Our Place in the Sun. Um, First I'm going to go over 3 things before I press play. The first thing is, I was initially planning on going all the way down to I want to pronounce it Europa Commission. I don't know if that's actually how it's supposed to be pronounced. But for the Europa Commission, I was planning on going here. Instead, I think I'm just going to go here, here, and I'm going to go down the, uh, Black Monday events. Maybe even not even go down the Kanzler on the radio. We'll see. And then I'm going to go down here to the Miltus Revival and new textbooks, because I'm not sure. Because remember, the reason I wasn't going to go down through democracy in Prussia and women's suffrage is because it took too much time. Well, one, two. I was definitely going to do these two. Well, and then possibly these two. Well, that's 140, maybe even another 140. So 280 days, 140 to 280 days that I was going to plan on spending on that, which I may come back and do it if I have extra time, but I definitely need to get those. Another thing is man, in the comment sections last thing, well, remember, I was going to go after Black Monday, liquidate unprofitable estates, go down here, then here, because I need to go to at least this, right? But you see, this one's got the nicer thing. It's minus 15% instead of minus 5%. Stability's the same. This one's got better production efficiency, but I would rather have the consumer goods. But, why am I not? Well, I kind of just saw this and was like, you know what? No big deal, right? But you look, that's a lot of rubber. And I have a 95 surplus, which is nice, and I could buy more from German East Asia if I need it for relatively cheap, right? But despite that, I like having control of resources, because when you here, let's see, back on resource map, where are these guys getting their rubber from? See, I don't know how to check, but they won't be getting it from me if I control the rubber. So I'm going to keep that under my control, even though it would be pretty cheap to get it from here, right? Because, see, Germany East Asia is producing a lot of it, and even if I do lose this part, I think that's just Vietnam, right? This part is, yeah, this is Cambodia. Sorry, I'm American. This isn't my strength. But if this is the Vietnam portion of it, I still have plenty I can get here. So I'm only doing this for the sole purpose of making sure that the Third International is not able to use the rubber. Now, speaking of that, what do I lack? Oil. So what I'm thinking is, when we look at, I don't know which island it is. I thought for sure one of these is mine. Well, anyways, I'm thinking right now, they not have it? Oh, well, at some point, once world tensions gets high enough, if it gets high enough with my, I might not be able to because of my ideology, I would like to go after Venezuela to get oil, because that's the main thing that I'm lacking. Way down here, I can get the oil must flow. So I can get like oil treaties and stuff, but it's not exactly the easiest thing to do, because look, I need to get this, and I need to have a significant percentage of our oil from outside our economic sphere. I don't know exactly how much I need to do for that. But anyways, sum everything up that I just talked about. I would like to find other ways to get oil. I am cutting down on my focuses until later, and I've decided I'm going down bailout Junker Estates instead of going down here because I'm losing a bit of a bonus. I think it's still stronger personally if I'm just looking at how much it strengthens me to go down here, but I think I weaken my opponents a bit more if I go here because I don't want them to be able to field a large army, because right now they can field infantry pretty well because they've got the steel. They don't have the rubber and stuff necessary to build. I think it's an air force that needs it, correct? Yes, motorized needs it. Fighters need it. Tanks don't, but the air force does. So that's one of the things I want to beat them on. I want to beat them on tanks being able to push in and having a pretty large air force. Anyways, I have spent like 5 or 10 minutes talking about that, so we'll go ahead and press play. Get rid of that, unfulfilled import, we don't care. Okay, so we get right off the start, that's Cynicalist Terror, Rhineland Uprising. So a lot of bad stuff to start off pressing play. Financial trouble in the colonies. So I don't know exactly the more what other bonuses I get other than them liking us more, but since I'm going to go heavy down the resource route, and I also want these to be able to defend themselves, I'm going to go with dedicate as many resources as they need. Because even though losing 8's not fun, obviously, I still have a full one, so I'll just bite the bullet until I'm able to get through. Death of the Pope. Let's hope this doesn't go badly for me. So for this, I don't want them to not like us, but our country is falling apart. Does not sound fun, so we'll go with we must protect our own. Threads are meeting. Sounds fun. Okay, so we need to defend our colony. Continue the policies of his predecessor. Okay. So we get extra support equipment. Okay. So we're getting some more manpower, which instantly disappears. Are these guys technically? No, okay. So I don't have to worry about defending Finland. This is something I'd like to get, but we need to go down here as quickly as possible to get some of our factories back. We're about to go back into the positive for political power. Are they the... They're the group in the middle, right? There's the Mosley, which is the most aggressive, and there's another guy who supports decentralization, and she's just kind of in the middle, right? Right, yeah, Totalists are the ones that want to aggress. Is it radical? Yeah, I think these guys want to... The radical socialists want to, like, break it apart into, like, Wales and Scotland and stuff, right? And England. And then this is in the middle. Well, I think that's okay for us. So I'm going to go with dispersed industry, because I think that will... Because we're going to be switching out a lot for when we get new tank designs and stuff, so I want to keep that retention. Good job, Ukraine. You know your real enemy. Okay, Greece serves German assets. Leave them be. Apply the sanctions. So let's see. Move it over. So the workers... Okay, so that's good. So, I don't think these guys are producing anything. So, like, they don't share a border with us, right? So, I don't think they're going to be attacking us very effectively if they want to. I think we could just go all out, right? I don't think we care if they like us, and maybe the harsh sanctions do something to them. Maybe they can back down, I don't know. Costa Rica wants assistance. Sure. So, I definitely don't want to do a cause worth supporting. So here's what I'm thinking. If I go here, promise action but do nothing. So I'm going to completely ignore whether or not they like us or not, right? Because I don't care. We're going to war anyways. It does not matter. So, do I do promise action or the women know your limits, okay? So if I promise action but do nothing, I lose 25 more political power, not a big deal. But the top one, awareness of women's suffrage movement will increase. Okay? Could that potentially cause problems like us losing stability if we don't do women's suffrage, right? But could going this negative also cause problems later on? So I thought about this. I don't know if I recorded me talking about this or not. But what I do remember is what I basically decided was if I go down here, I lose 140 days having to get rid of that negative. This, I don't know. So would I rather lose 140 days or an unknown thing? And 140 days is probably going to be a lot, especially if they somehow rush us. So I'm going to risk the unknown and pray that it doesn't come back to bite me. Okay, so they... Ooh, okay, so they got an extra... They gained 5% consumer factories and 20% resource gain. Owned. Aftermath of Black Friday. So the bailout the Junker estates. I want to lose... Ooh, that's a long one. Ooh. That does not sound fun. Ooh, I actually get a big bonus to factory output. Sure. Then I guess it's extra important that I played it safe with time, considering I'm using extra time to get that one. Okay. Let's see. Our southern Chinese province of I can't pronounce that is currently experiencing a terrible famine and is struggling to save its people. They have requested that the legation council authorize the legation cities to help them open up new sources of grain until the land can recover. Many experts on Chinese politics, however, warn that the money we send for famine relief can directly go into the warlords' pockets. We shall vote fairly. Let's see. Okay. Social liberals. So, I don't think that these guys are going to be much of a threat. So I will vote yes. It looks like yes is going to pass anyways. So, sure. Oh, that's a mess. That is a mess. From the last episode, there was a guy who's like, oh yeah, he stayed with us and backed us, and I still can't find him. It's like some, I don't know. Oh, the bet got a new one. Maybe I'll play the bet at some point. So anyways, we need to. So this could be interesting, but I think we're good on the oil thing for now. Resource efficiency gain could be useful, but we're not starving for anything yet. I guess construction. Okay, let's see. The vote passes. The DKAEB railway was established in the early 20th century and linked Addis Ababa to, so Ethiopia to, I think that's the name of the country. It's in Africa, okay? It's East Africa. That's about all I know. I'm American. It's not my fault. After a series of German-backed expansions, it is now mainly used to transport ore from the Congo Basin to Middle Africa to I can't pronounce it. I'm sorry. Because of the general economic downturn worldwide, ore is no longer being purchased at the rate it once was, resulting in fewer transports from the DPAEB. The situation has now reached a level that the railway itself is nearing bankruptcy. Keep it running. Sell the railway. I'm willing to lose the political power because I think that sounds like so it's like from here to there. So if we look, resource map, there's some resources in there. Oh, that's not its independent country. It's actually ours. Okay. Well, anyways, I think we'll keep it running. Angry Totalist Mario is back. Hopefully this ends the exact same way as it did last time. I feel like doing a lot to support the our colonies is gonna work out. Ethnic conflict in Sri Lanka. It's not fun. Okay, this province in. Okay, so that's the exact same thing we just did. Give them financial support. Is a shipment of grain like us being nicer than give them financial support? I don't know. Am I losing political power because I'm using my political capital to secure the grain? Or is this like me losing political power because people are mad that I'm only sending grain? Okay, however, greasy work. I'll send him a shipment of grain. I think that's the nicer option. Oh wow. So they actually do get negative things for it. Interesting. Okay, and then the next one... I'll go ahead and get the reinforced rate, because reinforced rate is important when we inevitably go into combat, and I don't want to forget about it. Like I have a habit of doing. Okay, well, Lithuanian Commonwealth. Okay, that's good. Despite pressure from Austria and Germany. Oh! See, I didn't read very well, because I'm dumb. And I would have lost 5 civilian factories from this. Because I was reading really carefully into these two, right? But I did not read that we'd lose 5 civilian factories. Or at least I don't remember reading it. Yeah, I'm glad I built out Emperor States. Maybe I overvalue civilian factories. It's likely. Yeah, no. Here, no, you can't leave. We'll make them return. Let's take a quick second. Stop training. Stop training.
Bereit zum Ausrücken.
Okay. So they were going to leave, then we bullied them into rejoining? Okay, cool.
Angetreten. Befehle. Zuhören. Bereit zum Ausrücken.
I'll take it.
Zuhören.
The declaration was a clerical mistake, and the idea's components would lead the right spark was simply untrue. New trade deals. Of course. America's going to fall apart. It just happens. We got that. We'll go ahead and start working on how to get our economy going. A victory in Sudan, we captured the last French Emperor Napoleon III and the Queen with their army. Cool. So we're going to go here, minus 5% consumer goods. The stability... Factory output's the big thing here. And black... Okay, approach Poland. Okay, Poland doesn't like us too much right now, do they? Oh no, they love us. Our stability is starting to get under control. Whoa, 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 what happened here? They're not part of our thing anymore? What happened? Belgian Declaration of Independence. Okay, no. If I choose the BWP and I do this, no. If I have a chance to go to war with you, I will. Okay, wait. Is the Soviet... I need to see their focus rate real quick. Oh, I think I picked the bottom one. I'm a genius. I do that a lot. But anyways, I was gonna pick the top one, but it looked like they're gonna go to war with us anyways. So, the Belgian Revolution. Solving our problems, Elder the King of...
Angetreten.
Yeah, no. Even though this is our outrageous event, we have handled the situation carefully as a war will hinder our recovery and may provoke syndicalist aggression. Delegates of New Belgian State, however, have come with a proposal of their own. They request we sign a treaty guaranteeing their newfound sovereignty and rebalance our currently one-sided economic system. In exchange, they'll rejoin the Pact expand their army and be our first line of defense against this iniquitous threat. German holdings and companies would remain in charge of large parts of the industry, and special programs would temporarily be kept aiding German citizens in their integration, and Belgium would alternately return home. Is that worth it? Like, it would lower my front line. No, wait, no, it wouldn't. It'd still be my... So if I take him over... You know what? I'll accept the proposal. With an official ceasefire between the Empire and Belgian rebels, we have agreed to listen to demands. They demand full independence from Germany, but promise to remain in the Reichsburg military alliance to assist us on the western border. While agreeing to these demands, we could be seen as a grace to the mighty German behemoth and capacity to spark resistance in the east. Put over in this time of crisis. The treaty is signed. Yeah, so I'm willing to give up Belgium for the sole fact that, well, I would much rather have a slightly shorter line. Can I kick him out? Like, I honestly would not mind, I wouldn't mind kicking them out of the alliance, and just having a shorter front line with them. Kick him out? Can't do it till December. Okay. Actually, we won't kick them out immediately. We'll give them a chance to build up, and if it looks like they're worth saving, Costa Rica. Sure. I'm rethinking my strategy. I'm really rethinking it because maybe I'm just kind of thinking here. If I can make it where I don't have to worry about this over here, I can put all my troops over here, and if I kick them out, I can have just overwhelming force in just a small area and push through. Or would having them a long way and pushing through be better? I don't know. I'm just thinking. Go ahead and get that. way along. Origin of socialist, unorthodox, anti-traditionalist, and anti-religious. You know what? You know what? I'm not gonna kick him out. I'm thinking maybe I should have just went to war with him and made him a puppet. I'll accept that that was a mistake. And yeah, I should have made him a puppet so that way I can build stuff in their borders and I can build up military factories for them and let them deal with their own stuff that way. You live and you learn. I still would like whoa. The Argentinian trade delegation. Our trade ministry began issuing exception on the increased tariffs we imposed on non-European nations. Since our economy is virtually entirely dependent on us, we could squeeze on them and try to force them into signing a less favorable agreement. Should they, however, I'll risk it. So these guys looks like they're going to go to war. I think that here will approach Poland. This leads to war with us, doesn't it? They go down here, down here. I don't know. It's one of these. One of these I think goes to war with Middle Africa. Support equipment. Anti-colonial. I'm actually going to stop here because I think I'm well over 30 minutes now. So, thanks for watching this episode. Please leave a like and subscribe, and let me know how stupid was this decision not to go after Belgium. Because I feel like going after them, puppeting them, building up military factories, and doing it that way would have been better. But too late now.